It's really important to pay attention to your feelings. If you get nothing else from this class, I want you to understand this. This is, if you ignore your feelings, you'll run into trouble, okay? So here's the line. Okay? It's okay to be uncomfortable or to be in discomfort when you're doing this work. Okay? You want to kind of go like this, and then it gets easier, and then, you know. But if you're up here, okay, this is pain. You need help. Okay? If you're staying in this zone, you can't get out by yourself. Make sure that you don't have the expectation to try and get out of this complex, messy situation without help. So I remove the pain and then shh. Do you understand? Do you remember from last week? It wasn't that long ago. Margot said something really interesting. A form of pain. This is always a clue. It's so boring. Okay. That's the same. That's like, it doesn't have to be boring. We need to get the boring out of it to help you to keep going. Okay? Because there's nothing more brain deadening than boring. Okay? I'd rather be in a different kind of pain than boring. So boring, though, if that's how you're going to go over to do your clutter, it's so boring and you have to endure the pain. Oh, decluttering is painful, the whole process. Okay, so you would need to move from boring to what would you like? Yeah, if it wasn't boring, what emotion would you like to have? Like, could be open to. What's the opposite of boring for you?
Exciting.
Exciting? Okay, so you have boring and exciting.
It's got to be something.
Say music and more.
Yeah. What's the emotion in between that will make it tolerable, and even enjoyable, or even a little easier for you? Because exciting is very high and boring is really low.
Yes.
You don't want to really be in either of those for long. What's the emotion in between?
Interested.
Ah, what?
Engaged.
Engaged. Well, what about curious?
Calm is a state of being. Interested is an attitude.
What about curious?
Very good.
And then you talked about, didn't you talk about turning your...
You want to turn your concern into curiosity? Into curiosity.
And there was another one you had.
Yeah? Does anyone remember? It begins with a W.
Wonder. Worry into wonder.
There you go.
Worry into wonder.
Instead of worrying about how you're going to do it all, I wonder how I'm going to figure it out. Totally open heart. Yeah?
I just was resonating with what Margot was talking about, because when you said you had trouble sleeping, I mean, the anxiety, to me, is tied up with feeling that maybe you should be able to do all these things, you know? Like you talked about not being Superwoman, but I think one of the best things I've gotten out of this class is to try to be kind to yourself. Because some people might respond to a timeline, but it fills me with anxiety.
That's right.
I have a friend that said, count down, like every day do a shelf and go 30, 29, 28. And I said, I'm filled with anxiety. I can't
Just
work
thinking
that way."
about that, right?
Yeah, so I mean,
But
taking time
you
is
need to create, so if I were to work with you,
Yeah.
we would create design a strategy that fits your personality.
Right.
The reason why tips and strategies like that don't work is because they need to be customized to fit your personality. And then you can go, oh, this feels good. And when the routine fits your life, or when the strategy fits, then you can step in and make progress.
Well, that's what I mean when you said part of your clutter. I feel like to give yourself permission to do that.
That's right.
Also means being compassionate with yourself.
Right.
And this.
It's
a great
very
book
complicated.
called Self-Compassion by
Right.
Kristen Neff.
Yeah.
That helps you talk to yourself when you're feeling like, I feel like I'm going through something similar to what Mark
This is very emotional work. You need to be patient. You want to put enough pressure on you to keep on going, but too much pressure will shut you down.